All right. Test 1, 2, 3.
Test 1, 2, 3, how do you hear?
Oh, very well. Actually, I'm going to try the...
So what I did is I plugged it from below, and then from the side, so your microphone piece gets more space to twist around into your mouth.
Yeah, does it work? Yeah,
it's working for me.
Seems pretty good. All right, that's all good. All right, we have a good start. All engine instruments are green. Oil temperature is slowly rising. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Flaps up, avionics on, cabin air is off, com radio. Oh, they fixed it.
Well,
nice.
It was a hit and miss anyway.
Oh, well now this isn't working. Oh no, okay, it's working. It's just, was the same frequency on both sides. All right, and ground, 1216. Oh, now it's not working anymore. Yay.
No, it's a hit and miss.
Okay, 1216. Okay, let's listen to it is.
10 minutes prior to taxi, 5 for departure clearance, runways 12 and 30, batteries out of service. Advise under contact, give me information, Foxtrot.
Oh, hope.
But he doesn't learn. He doesn't learn.
See if we can say it any faster.
Report information, Foxtrot, time 2247, Zulu wind 250 at 17, gust 26, visibility 10 miles, skies clear. Temperature 182.7, now temperature 30 right. Expect the visual approach runway 30, all aircraft contact ground control 10 minutes prior to taxi, 5 for departure clearance.
Are you serious?
12 and 30, batteries out of service. Advise under contact, give me information, Foxtrot.
I have to go again, I'm sorry.
I completely agree.
Check also report information, Foxtrot, time 2247, Zulu wind 250 at 17, gust 26, visibility 10 miles, skies clear. Temperature 182.7, now temperature 30 right. Expect the visual approach runway 30, all IFI aircraft contact ground control 10 minutes prior to taxi, 5 for departure clearance, runways 12 and 30, batteries out of service. Advise under contact, give me information, Foxtrot.
Okay, what I understood is the altimeter is 3008. I'll make it to be that.
I didn't even write it.
Yeah, temperature 18, dew point 27, wind 250 at 17, gusting at 26.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Fancy. So do you think it would have soloed today?
Oh, no. Oh, none of this is within bounds, but it also wasn't, this is way outside of the predictions that I saw on ForeFlight.
So, yeah, so that's the thing. Whenever ForeFlight or the TAF has a westerly like this or southwesterly,
yeah,
very often it's more here than what it said.
Okay.
Which is what I was telling you guys.
I mean, it was a good call. 3008 for us, right there. Oh, okay. Good. Taxi, nav, probe. Okay, I'm gonna...
And so the neat part is not too many people will be in the pattern normally.
Yeah.
Only instructional flights.
Okay, squawk code VFR. Radio, altimeters are set, ADS has been obtained. Alright, let's switch over to ground. We have information Fox. San Carlos ground, Skyhawk, baseflight 30 at Kilo parking with information Foxtrot for close traffic.
Okay, stand by.
Standing by. Could spend some time setting the radius here on 19. Okay, what else can we check in the meantime? Here's the plate.
Flight 30 ground runway 30 on the Barrier taxi via and Julia, just be advised to get a couple of pirates for heavy curtains. Light to moderate turbulence on final, lots of wind shear as well, about 300 feet.
Roger, taxi 230 run up via Juliet. Thank you, wayflight 30. Right, brake check.
Yep.
All right, your
controls.
controls.
All right, brakes
Controls.
Hey, that's what we want. We want that to learn. You see that windsock now? Midfield?
Oh God, yeah. It's a totally different direction. So
It's like half of what is that approach.
So here's a good question about that. Which one should I be doing my crosswind correction against?
Both are generally the same thing.
Oh, no,
it's just no. That's left crosswind. Both are left crosswinds. It's just that one is more.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
And then if you look at the windsock furthest down, that'll usually be the least crosswind.
All right. Rate of turn indicator. HSI and compass are in agreement. I'll do a little S here. Rate of turn works. Okay. Very well.
And then now you go for downward. Good. This is what you guys missed last year when we all shut down. Because this is the season for this kind of wind.
Oh,
because the ocean is cold and the valley starts to heat up.
Yeah.
So it sets up a pressure differential and the wind starts to kick. Today it's associated with the system coming in. But as you go into the summer, that's what happens.
so it's kind of a sea breeze.
Yeah.
All right. Okie doke. We are positioned in run-up, back to 900. Okay, run-up checklist. Aircraft is positioned run-up, wheels are straight, brakes are held, fuel selector valve is on both, engine system, 35, 7, 8, 9, go. Strap is working correctly. Pilot. Flying mode. I can override and disable. Flight director off.
This is where it is worst. This is where your section with the buildings. This is where it gets like just before the levee, lower the levee. That's where
It's right there.
Yeah, all the way to
Actually past the waterway down here.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh man, I think I dropped my pen again.
Oh no.
I know. Whatever. Well, I don't have any more clearances to write for a while.
You can see it.
You can see it? Okay. I mean, we know that it's in the cockpit. Okay, trim control set for takeoff. Thank you. Hold static PFD.
Here you go.
Sir. I'm gonna actually put it in here so that I don't accidentally.
You should probably get something like that.
Yeah.
That'll help you clip it.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if this thing would serve the purpose. Let's see.
Or you could keep it in the pen stand down there.
Oh yeah.
No, in the console down here in the middle. Yeah. No, in the pen stand. Yeah, you got it in the pen stand.
The pen stand?
Yeah.
Or maybe down here. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Cool. We found a solution for that. All right. Flight controls. Oh yeah, feel it.
Is it a little rough?
Yeah.
That's just little WD-40 and fixes it.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna. Okay. Controls are free and correct. Okay, we have no red X's and standby instruments are in agreement and indicating correctly. We're going to do the run-up. Full best power. $1,800 is set. Left magneto check. Prop is 80. Right magneto. Alright. Both drops are acceptable and in range. All engine instruments are green. Oil temperature is good. We have vacuum and idle check. Engine doesn't die. Low vacuum annunciator. Back to 100 and lean it. Alright. I can feel the wind pushing for sure. Oh yeah. Alright. We're gonna skip GPS for now. Okay. Com and nav radios are set. We have tower, emergency, ground, and ATIS. FMS, flight plan we don't have. Squawk code is VFR. CDI soft key is on GPS. 300 is set on the heading bug. Altitude selector we won't need until we decide to depart. Cabin power is off. Takeoff briefing. We're going to take runway 30. Today we have quite a lot of wind. We're going to do crosswind landing exercises. But before we land, we got to take off. And during takeoff, we're going to roll and look to achieve 50 knots before half of the runway, which is demarked by the San Carlos writings. Also, you can see it, the control tower to the side. Great. If we don't achieve that for any reason by then, we stay on the runway. After that, we'll take off. If we experience power loss before that, we stay on the runway. If we experience power loss immediately after takeoff, before I call out a runway, we land back on the runway. If we experience power loss immediately after that, we're going to have to land straight somewhere. And if we experience power loss after I call safe altitude, which is 800 feet, today we are going to turn left and come back right to the field. This concludes our other than that, we're going to do close traffic until and if we depart. Flaps are up, fuel pump switch is off, cabin doors are secured, strobe lights are on, and time is 3 p.m., 3:03. Alright, let's switch over to tower.
Winds were consistent, so that's all I can say.
What? It's Charlie, Roger.
San Carlos Tower, Sierra 619, Papa Sierra, Sierra Bridge, full. Landing with Foxtrot.
Number 619, Papa Sierra, San Carlos Tower. Enter road base 1830, report from mount plan.
Left to 30. 9 Papa Sierra.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk, Bay Flight 30 at 30 run up is ready to go.
Bay Flight 30, San Carlos Tower, taxi up to, close short, running 30.
Taxi up, 30, Bay Flight 30. Alright.
Tower, Kelly, 182 with.
In fact, I'm gonna wait until this guy has landed. There is.
November 4609, Quebec, San Carlos Tower, give me 1, right 360.
Yeah, we can go now.
Right 360, 4309 Quebec.
The wind coming from my back. I have no rush to get close. Final looks otherwise clear.
Kelly, 182 Whiskey Delta, slack. I got Foxtrot.
Charlie, 182 Whiskey Delta, San Carlos Tower, make sure in 1830, report 3 mile final. Use caution on final for wind shear. So far reported off of 10 knots at 300 feet.
Whiskey Delta, affirmative on the wind shear, report 3 mile final.
Single Mike, taxi to parking, Lima.
Taxi to parking, 226 Single Mike.
Cessna 09 Quebec and Cessna 619 Papa Sierra. Use caution for wind shear on final. Cessna reported loss of 10 knots at 300 feet.
Jesus.
Thanks, Papa Sierra.
In this case, we want to have a slightly...
RV 78 Golf Charlie, Decathlon traffic.
So we've been doing 70? 70 is good now.
900 feet at the shoreline, approaching the...
If you're doing slightly faster approach.
It's a faster approach.
78 Golf Charlie, looking. And that's a 619 or Papa Sierra is a Cirrus approaching the
Cirrus 9 Papa Charlie, Roger. Thank you. Traffic is a Decathlon. On the other side of the summit plan at...
Remember, it's 17 cresting 26, right? So that's 9 knots divided by 2.
Thank you.
4.5, so plus 5.
There's 9 Papa Sierra, reduce your
That +5 is to normal approach speed, which is 65.
Yeah.
Cessna 46.
You've been doing 70 so far.
Airport at above 1,200 for right downwind runway 30.
That includes a 65 +5, so you're good.
Good fuel at or above
We'll talk about that
1,200
later.
for runway 304609 Quebec.
Skyline 182 Whiskey Delta, you're going to be number 1, runway 30, clear to land.
Number 130, cleared land to Whiskey Delta.
Service 619 Papa Sierra, you're going to be number 2.
Did I miss a radio call? I don't think so.
3-mile final for runway 30. Turn left for
Just too busy with flying everybody.
Okay, I'll make room for the Cessna to follow the 30, not a problem, sir.
Cessna 09 Quebec, once you cross the field overhead, just enter the right downwind for 30.
Enter right downwind for 304609 Quebec.
The Captain 78 Golf Charlie, outside Bravo frequency change approved. NorCal in your areas 125.35. Have a good day.
Okay, 2545, thank you.
Cirrus 9 Papa Sierra, you have them in sight?
Really?
I'm still looking over there. Papa Sierra. No, I do have a map.
No, he likes to fly people around.
Yeah.
So
We could have gone like 5 times in this time.
Middle land 30, number 2, 9 Papa Sierra.
Cessna 09 Quebec, you're going to be number 3, flying Cirrus, turning 3 miles, right base, runway 30, clear to land.
And now there is a guy on a 1.5 mile final.
4609 Quebec.
Bay flight 30, just give me a couple minutes here and I'll get you going. Hold short, runway 30.
Holding short, Bay flight 30. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Well, meanwhile, let me ask you this. There is sometimes when we take off, there is this kind of line that forms around the airplane that's kind of blue and it's kind of a circle. What's that?
That's your glide range.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of squiggly. Yeah, so basically based on, there's a glide profile you can configure.
Yeah.
And so it figures out what, it goes up your ground speed, really, in real, and so it kind of tells you how far you could glide if you lost your engine at that point. One neat way you can use that is really in cross countries when you fly along your route of flight. You want to know, hey, could I make that airport if my engine quit now?
Oh, so you can have that like as a quick reference.
Yeah, as a quick reference.
Look what I have now.
There you go. Oh,
I know. How fancy.
Show off.
Skyline 182 Whiskey Delta, say parking.
Dark mode, it's better. At least I like it.
Skyline 182 Whiskey Delta, right on Charlie, correction, right on Charlie, contact ground point 6.
Right on Charlie, point 6 to Whiskey Delta.
Nice. Oh, this guy's pretty low. Is that a Pilatus?
Oh. Cirrus? There was one Cirrus in the... Yeah, that was a Cessna. So I think it's a Cirrus. I heard Cirrus.
Yeah.
So they're kind of keeping it crabbed all the way down. But for you to learn side slipping, we'll side slip.
We're gonna keep it straight. Wow,
Once you know how to side slip, yeah, you can crab it all the way and then just fix it before landing. Boom, boom, boom.
At least it didn't land flat.
Cirrus 619 Papa Sierra, turn right on Charlie and ground point 6.
Right, Charlie and point 6, thanks, 9 Papa Sierra.
Does he think we are IFR? Like,
oh no, why?
because like he's waiting to launch us into the system.
24010, gust 2, sir.
Well, if you were IFR, you would have some sort of priority, and
there is that.
If you were being delayed, he would say, delays with NorCal for whatever X reason.
It looks choppy. Whoa.
Yep, that's what we want. That's how your hands and feet learn what to do.
Look at that, that's perfect. Very nice.
Cessna 09 Quebec, say parking.
Juliet parking.
Okay, there is nobody else.
Quebec, left on Delta, ground point 6.
left Delta, ground point 6, 4609 Quebec.
Bay Flight 30, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30 clear for takeoff, Bay Flight 30. Lights. Camera. And action. Engine instruments. All green. Airspeed alive. $50 knots. In the air. Grabbing on a runway. UI, you ready? Wow. Doing pretty good.
Flight 30, wind 24010, gust 20. Use caution for wind shear onshore final. Correct, report a loss of 10 knots at 300 feet. Runway 20, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 30, Bay Flight 30.
He sounds more freaked out than the pilots.
What?
He sounds more freaked out than the pilots.
Yeah. Like, are you sure you want to be doing this?
Yeah.
Hey, altitude.
Then because the wind is strong left crosswind, your base to final, you'll have to kind of shallow it out. Otherwise, hey, keep it coordinated. Otherwise, you kind of land up undershooting, and it takes forever to line it out.
Wait, base to final?
Base to final, because you have a strong left crosswind, so you have a really strong headwind on base, right?
So wouldn't I want to get it tighter? Because it's blowing me away from the runway and...
It's blowing you... It's basically, imagine you're into the wind, right? Remember, turns around the point, watch your altitude. When your ground speed is low, you have a shallow bank, right?
Yes.
That's the idea. You'll see. So when it's bumpy like this, don't worry so much. Just try and hold attitude. The altitude kind of pluses, minuses out.
Okay, well, we are beyond the numbers.
Can you see the wind is blowing you kind of far away? You need to have like a crab angle, kind of halfway towards the AT&T tower over there. There you go. Yeah, look at your heading, 130.
Yeah, but I feel that like the track is kind of...
Now you're kind of parallel to the runway.
Alright, turn base.
Yep. Right, so now what's going to happen is as you turn on base...
It's going to take a minute.
It's going to take a bit, because you look at your ground speed dropping.
Yeah. But my airspeed is just fine. And a little power. Left 20. Our ground speed is 64. 63. Okay, I think we can start a shallow turn to final.
So what happens now is the wind pushes you back away from the runway, so it takes forever to reach, and you'll be like, I'm not reaching the center line. So you got to shallow it out. Go almost wings level here, otherwise it's going to take forever to reach because of that left crosswind.
I think I'm going to stay at flaps 20. I don't think I need any more.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, so now do you want me to side slip it?
Yeah, so just first line it up with the crab, and then side slip whenever you're able to. There you go, that's it. Awesome, just hold that all the way to touchdown. Keep doing it. Just keep actively flying the airplane.
Alright, so here's where it gets gusty.
This is where you get the most crap.
Feel that.
More right rudder. Holding it. Now the wind starts to kind of drop off. Right rudder, more bank. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There you go. There you go.
Wow, we kept that back for a long time.
Yeah. So it's effort. You got to do it. It can happen, but it takes effort. Okay.
Okay.
Elevator back.
Flight 30, left on Delta, running 30, taxi speed kilo.
Delta Kilo back to 30, Bayflight 30.
Enjoyed that?
That was fun.
Right? It takes effort to make it happen,
Yeah.
but if you do it, it'll happen. But don't let the wind push you over. You saw we started to drift, right?
Yeah.
So you have to keep holding that bank, and you can keep rolling on that one wheel. As long as you
That's
can...
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Your controls for a second.
My controls.
This thing was kind of getting in the way. So I'm going to lower this by only a little bit.
So if you really, I mean, for pattern work, honestly,
Yeah.
you can keep it to the side right now. If it's bothering you.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right.
Lights, flaps, elevator, and flaps, land, strobe, taxi comm. We're cleared. Let's go.
Your controls.
My controls. Somehow, I guess I have to still fight the urge of considering it done once I round out.
Yeah, exactly.
Flight 30, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, Bayflight 30.
That's what pattern work should be like. Midfield and you're clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I gotta love it.
Alright, yeah, exactly. So you have to fight that urge. It's not done till you stop on the taxiway.
Yeah.
So keep flying it as if, even though it's on the ground, keep active on the controls.
Although, I mean, I felt it like when you said more right rudder, I felt that I was already applying quite a lot. So like it's counterintuitive how much
right rudder you need as the wind gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Finals clear. Go trim is set. And let's go. Engine instruments, all good. Airspeed. knots. In the air.
Fly a side slip for just a little bit.
Oh.
Keep it in a side slip. Keep it in a side slip, right rudder. Yeah, just practice it a little bit on the takeoff.
Okay.
So then that'll become more natural on your final and landing. Okay, out of runway and...
Out of runway, and I'm going to crab into it.
Yep.
Okay, what attitude I need to keep to get VY?
I know. It's all that wind, right?
Ah, I know. Woo!
So, just FYI, it gets bumpy, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And if at any time you're like, okay, I'm done, just let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for saying that.
Flight 30, running 30, clear for the option.
30, clear for the option, Flight 30. Oops. Safe altitude. So now I'm going to crab here a little bit, so I'm going to exit on like 130 heading maybe, something like that.
So try and figure out what heading is going to work. You saw how long it took to reach the runway, right?
Yeah.
So if you start actually creeping towards the runway, then you'll be like, oh, okay, that's too much, right?
Jelly 9510 call tower transition.
Taking me a second to just like evaluate.
Yeah, take a second and evaluate.
320.
The easiest way to evaluate is look at the runway against the strut. And if the runway starts creeping closer on the strut, that means you're getting closer.
Yeah, that's a good metric.
If it kind of stays at the same spot on the strut, that means you're staying parallel. And if you want to see how that works, you can make a tiny heading adjustment, actually intentionally make it go away or something and see how it kind of moves across the strut.
All right.
Clear us? Clear us for the option.
When we were turning crosswind.
Yeah, see, I forget sometimes.
Definitely 15 knots.
Charlie 95, contact Palo Alto Tower 118.9.
18.6 for Charlie 95, thanks for the
And I'm gonna lower the flaps now that I am not like against the wind.
Yep.
That made it even
Good.
slower.
Good adjustment.
All right, we're 75.
Flight 30, left on Delta 30 Kilo.
Left Delta, Kilo, Bayflight 30.
Flight 30, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Cruise 0, clear for takeoff, Bayflight 30.
You're kidding. Sure.
It was.
The first two things you take care is throttle, mixture, set the power, set the mixture, and then do anything else.
We are.
All right, my controls. All right, you actually flew a pretty good approach all the way down. You rounded out also pretty good, and just in the last moment you lost it for a second.
Yeah.
So you had right rudder.
Yeah.
And you were doing great, and then what happened is the wind reduced on you.
Yeah.
And the right rudder was too much, and you actually yawed to the right a little bit.
Yeah. Did you feel that like
A lot of 650 Mike Charlie on Palo Alto over Facebook inbound with Foxtrot.
Facebook. Where's Facebook? I don't know.
Number 6.
New reporting point.
Mixture in runway 30, runway 30.
I've heard a controller say that once.
Straight in 30, clear to land, freeze.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
November 605, Mike Charlie, use caution for
So you were saying
chair and to final for runway 30.
I kind of felt that, and I realized that I had too much right rudder in, and I felt like my left kicking in. But I guess in the moment it just I couldn't dose it enough.
So here's a question. I've not really seen your feet, but when you're say applying right rudder, is only your right leg controlling it, or do you have your left kind of active as well?
I know the left. So the left, both of them were there, and the right was doing most of the work. But then when the wind went down, like I had to almost neutralize my right.
You have to back it off so quick, right?
But yeah, it was like maybe more. Sorry, it needed to be quicker than I am used to acting on the rudder.
Exactly. Remember, rudder is immediate.
Yeah.
If
it's not
you
like
see,
the ailerons.
it's not like the ailerons. So the moment you do it, it's going to react.
Yeah.
Ailerons take time for the effect to come through. Okay, so you actually did pretty good just for that last moment. Just now you got that experience.
Yeah.
So make that fast adjustment and you'll be fine, okay?
All right.
Your controls.
My controls. I gotta say, this is like more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Analyst clear. Oh, wait, 30. Set and power. Engine instruments all green. And airspeed is alive.
50 knots in the air. Side slip. Practice that, keeping it parallel. Bank. This is how you get better on your landing.
Out of runway.
Okay. Good. Just like that. Very good. And then you can peek down real quick and you can see if you're drifting left or right, approximately, and you'll see you're actually doing pretty good.
There you go, VY right there.
November 605, Mike Charlie, right on Charlie, parking via Lima.
Charlie, parking via Lima, 0 Mike Charlie, have a great one.
Clear flight 30, running 30, clear for the option.
Traffic.
30, clear for the option, base flight 30. 8 altitude. One of the problems with the simulator is that you don't get this amount of force.
Yeah, exactly. You don't. You don't get the feedback.
None.
That you're doing pretty good. Bang on altitude, airspeed, power, awesome.
I'm descending a little. I think it cleared us, yes. I see. We're looking for 80 and trim. Nice, look at that. Right, turning base.
You got a little low, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you have a little more power in the next one.
No. You hear this buzzing sound? What is that?
That's the air, the side slip, the sound of the air hitting the side of the body of the airplane.
Huh.
Being a little slow, so pitch down, add power. There you go. Keep it parallel, right rudder, there you go.
San Carlos Tower, Santana 48 to the east.
Right rudder, left bank.
30 visual.
Round out, keep flying it.
Clear the line.
30, we have an altitude
easy.
restriction of
Don't brake.
2,500 for the next couple miles.
Get the nose down.
Passing underneath us right now.
And then brake.
Santana 40, that's fine. Number 1 running 30,
I know what's going on there.
Clear to land 30, Santana 40.
Clear flight 30, left on Charlie, running 30, taxi via Kilo.
20 Charlie Kilo, base flight 30.
I think what's happening is with the amount of rudder you're doing, I think you're unintentionally on the brakes. That's why you're kind of screeching it just after touchdown.
Oh, maybe that's what's happening.
Clear to cancel altitude restrictions, running 30, clear to land.
Clear to land 30, cancel altitude restriction.
All right.
Right, cool. My controls.
Your controls.
Yeah, so what's your feet position like? Can you just show me, like, are your feet like your heels on the floor?
I guess
do they
they
go
are
up?
most of the time. I think in this case, like maybe I was pushing so far forward that they slipped up.
Okay, it's okay to slip up, just don't like apply pressure on the toes.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, and the way you taxi and make quick tiny adjustments.
Did I accidentally brake on this one? I think.
Did you hear the screech?
Yeah.
On touchdown, yeah, that's the brakes being activated. So what's happening is, because you're like on it.
Yeah.
I think the gusto, you're applying force on the toes.
I see.
On the top. So make sure you apply the pressure on the middle of the pedal. That will not activate the brakes.
I'll make a point of that. It was going so well.
It's okay. It's all part of the learning.
So
again, the same thing happened. You were doing great, and then you yawed right a little bit. So the instant you detect it's yawing, you have to change your rudder input.
So this was after round out?
After round out, yeah. So you were doing great, and there was an instant you were not parallel. I said more right rudder and left bank, and you did it. And then you were gliding in ground effect, and the wind was like not much. Right? Do you remember that instant where not much crosswind? And then I think there was a gust of wind or whatever it was. I don't know, or it died more. And you yawed a little bit to the right. That's why you had that little shake on the touchdown. Yeah, that's the tiny bit of side. That's what the side loading feels like. Right?
Okay.
You're going to feel sideways motion.
Yeah.
If the airplane doesn't land parallel. And that's what that was. So if you land parallel, you're not going to feel that.
Yeah.
Right?
But so it's okay to have side motion?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not okay. But the amount of side motion you had was not dangerous.
Right, but it was there.
But it was there.
Yeah,
so obviously, the tiny bit of side load, it's not going to. You're not going to flip over, right? The more you have, if you land in a crab, you're going to possibly flip over.
Yeah, no bueno.
No bueno. So,
look at that crab.
Look at that guy.
Holy shit.
So, like I said, approach is a lot stronger. In ground effect, it's not as much. That's what I was kind of telling you when we got into the airplane, is that you got to kind of expect that and know from the windsocks, it's going to change, and it's going to change pretty quickly. And so you have to make that adjustment. And if you don't, that's what happens. You're like, I was doing everything right, then why am I still not parallel?
Why am I still,
Right, and that's because
520 Yankee Zulu is done.
It's changing so quickly, and if you don't adapt to it quickly enough, you're not going to be parallel no matter what.
520 Yankee Zulu.
Right? 40, right on Charlie, parking
you remember you know the picture, right, for takeoff and landing, what it looks like. So it's like, you just have to maintain that picture. As if you take a photograph, just maintain that, and hand and feet have to move whichever way it needs to, doesn't matter which way it's moving.
Do you mind reminding me that when I'm rounding out, just say picture in case I don't remember.
Yeah. Picture. Okay, that'll help you.
Maybe.
Okay, cool.
Because sometimes I just get so
busy.
I don't know what to do. Oh my God, there is so much going on.
Yes. So this is. Do you have controls? Do you have the brakes?
I have the controls.
Yeah, yeah. It's like if you know the video in your mind to replay.
Yeah.
Like, pictographic memory, and you can make, repeat that again and again.
Top of the head, steering orbital departure running 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, base 530.
Think of the picture now on the takeoff as the nose lifts off. Try to make that happen on your touchdown again.
Yeah. I'm going to give that guy 1 second.
Oh no, he's a serious, don't worry about it.
Oh no? Okay. Alright. Engine, all green. And airspeed.
Alright, so this is that picture. As you come into land, that's what it's going to look like. Like that. Hold it parallel. There you go. So you know what it's going to be like. You come back.
Actually, that wasn't a lot of control deflection to get that.
So what's happening now is you're speeding up.
Maybe that's what that was, yeah.
In landing, you need more control deflection.
Wow.
That would have been good for John. He missed it.
Yeah. I ran into him this morning while I was on my way to the gym. And we said, oh yeah, we're going to do it. But then I guess he didn't have enough. Jesus Christ.
Needs all your attention.
Really does.
A530, number 2, flying Centurion after final running 30, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 30, number 2, looking for traffic, Bay 530. Safe altitude. So that was a mistake. I delayed my downwind turn because I had my finger.
How can you fix it?
I can just like approach on the runway a little bit.
Yeah. So let's practice that, right? You're far away. So give it a heading, crab, and then just hold it. And then look what it looks like to get closer to the runway.
Columbia 25004, St. Cross Tower, takes up to hold short, running 30.
Hold short. And when you think you're good, then readjust your heading.
Turn 2 Echo Whiskey, say parking.
That looks good.
Then turn 2 Echo Whiskey.
Good coordinated though.
Bravo, ground point 6.
Left aileron, left rudder. Coordinated turn back. That's good. Yep.
Columbia 004, keep it rolling, running 30, clear for takeoff.
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Okay, we still got to look for that Centurion.
That Centurion landed.
Oh, he did?
He's exiting the runway.
Line up at weight 30.
Okay.
Columbia 00, Tango, negative, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 30, 2500 Tango.
When he gave you your clearance, he said they're short final, right? And you were on crosswind.
I just heard final.
Okay. Words. Watch your bank. And then don't get as low as last time.
Okay.
So hold a little more power. So when your ground speed is that low, 57, your angle of descent increases, so you need a ton of power so you don't lose that altitude in terms of distance. There you go. Good. Yeah, the wind gives you a bunch of energy.
Columbia 3500, Tango, outside Bravo, NorCal 135.65.
35.65, 00 Tango.
Bank rudder. Oops, buddy, that's too much. That's way too much.
Bay 530 left on Charlie, runway 30, via Kilo.
3050, Bay 530.
St. Carlos Tower, Sirius 320 Tango Sierra, Coyote Hills, 2,000 feet, inbound Foxtrot.
Sirius 320 Tango Sierra, St. Carlos Tower, into right base, runway 30, clear to land.
Right base 30, clear to land, 320 Tango Sierra.
Alright, before I could say the word picture, I had to come in to help you with the
yeah.
situation. Sorry about that.
I was thinking it.
But you did the right thing, you just did too much.
Wow, this is a workout, alright.
Right? So you realize you did the right thing.
Yeah,
right rudder, but it was way too much, right?
Yeah. But it's because, last time I was too timid on it, and so I just...
So this time you went...
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's fine. That's why I'm there. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. You're trying to learn, right? You don't know, oh, I don't know, it's too little, too much.
Yeah, I guess
and
that's how we
then
learn.
You'll go back and forth, and you'll be like, that's what you remember the coordination practices we used to do?
Yeah.
And we're like, I don't know how much to do, and then you do it a few times, and then you get the flow of it.
Also for takeoff, it's very similar, right?
It's
like
very
how much
similar.
do you...
Exactly. It's like the first time you did it, you went way off to the right, or you didn't do enough, and then your brain figured out the exact amount you need to press.
Yeah.
You maintain that center line, and this is the same thing.
Proceed out to 3 mile final.
If you want me to show you one, I'll be happy to. If you want to keep trying, you can keep trying too.
30, clear for takeoff.
Oh, 30, clear for takeoff, flight 30.
If you're feeling a little, you need a break?
No, not yet. I think I'm pretty good. Okay, cool. I just wish the pattern work didn't take this long, that we could do like...
And you're going to be number 1, runway 30, clear to land. Number 130, clear to land. 610, Sierra Papa.
Check.
San Carlos Tower, Cirrus 445, Charlie Delta is ready to go, runway 30 on Lima.
445, Charlie Delta, San Carlos Tower, taxi up to, hold short, runway 30.
Charlie Delta, hold short. And do you have a squawk code for us?
455, Charlie Delta, ground point 6, hold short, runway 30.
Over to ground, hold short.
He cleared us, right?
He did, yeah.
I shouldn't be doing that. It's so early. Forget it.
Check.
Final is clear. Lights are set. Window.
Now the wind is dead.
Sir, 320 Tango Zulu, reduce your airspeed. You're going to be number 2 from the Cessna.
Engine and airspeed.
After 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles, 800.
Sierra Tango Sierra, looking for the traffic, and we're slowing our speed.
50 knots.
I'll keep it in a side slip. Stuff into a side slip till you're out of usable runway. And then crab.
Out of runway.
And don't crab immediately, because what if you lose your engine at that instant?
I didn't actually mean to crab, but I didn't have enough right rudder in.
Okay, cool.
San Carlos Tower, Cirrus 445, Charlie Delta, really ready to go this time. Runway 30 at Lima.
Sir, 320 Tango Sierra, number 2 flying Cessna on 1 mile, final runway 30, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, behind Cessna, Sierra Tango Sierra.
Bay flight 30, I'll call your base turn.
You'll call our base, Bay Flight 30.
Sir, 445 Charlie Delta, San Carlos Tower, hold short, runway 30, 2 landing aircraft.
5 Charlie Delta, hold short for 2 landing aircraft.
Alright, once again, if you want, you can play with the spacing from the runway.
I'm going to wait until I am closer to the runway, because from here I don't have a good reference on the strut and safe altitude.
Okay.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, left on Charlie, ground point 6.
Left on Charlie, 610 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, minimum time on the runway.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
You can see it's getting closer.
Ah, good.
Bay flight 30, base turn approved.
Turn to base, Bay Flight 30.
Sir, 320
I could have just turned
Charlie,
base.
right on taxiway Charlie and left on Lima, ground point 6.
Zero Tango Sierra is at the Alpha hangars.
320 Tango Sierra, roger. Left on taxiway Echo and ground point 6.
Ground point 6, Zero Tango Sierra, thanks.
There is 445 Charlie Delta, keep her rolling, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Traffic, Cessna, 1 mile right base.
5 Charlie Delta's on the roll.
Flight 30, runway 30, clear for the option. Traffic, Cirrus departing prior to your arrival.
30, so for the option, Flight 30, looking for traffic.
Wind 24010, gust 20.
That's too much right, brother.
Yeah.
That runs into the wind, buddy. There you go. Right, that was better.
5 Charlie Delta, continue on course.
5 Charlie Delta, roger.
Bay Flight 30, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
30 Kilo, Bay Flight 30.
Okay. All right, that was much better.
That was a little bit better, wasn't it?
Much better.
I felt a lot more in control. It just wasn't parallel perfectly, but it felt...
Yeah,
but there were no big swings. It was much more
I think I'm starting to get it. Like, it was... I really needed to do too little controls, too many controls, and I think I'm starting to get it.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
It's also about the timing. It's not just about the deflection.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, and then the key thing is after you touch down, your aileron keeps swinging into the wind.
Yeah.
That's critical.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you can feel it, but when the ailerons are neutral, I can almost just feel the airplane is not as stable. And the moment you go ailerons into the wind on the ground roll, it just
flattens out. Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I felt it on like this time around when you told me. I guess I was preoccupied. It was like still kind of flying it, but that's actually really important.
When you don't have that much crosswind, you don't feel that, right? And but the wind is not kicking you up. But when you have
when you do, you do. Yeah. I give you controls for a second. Just want to drink some water.
San Carlos Tower, hello again. Santana 40 and the 30 run-up area, ready for departure.
Santana 40, your frequency will be 135.1.
35.1, any chance for just an Oakland transition?
Santana 40, you wanted a Hillside departure?
No, sir. Oracle departure, Santana 40.
Santana 40, roger. Actually got an Oracle departure, runway 30.
Controls.
Clear for takeoff, and I'll get you the squawk in the air.
Okay, 30, clear for takeoff, Oracle departure, Santana 40.
Okay, well, the Pilatus is going to go first. Man, I've been getting so much spam these days.
Yeah. Alright, so we've been an hour in the airplane. Do you want to keep doing more of this? Are you enjoying this, or do you want to depart?
I'm kind of enjoying this.
Enjoying this?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what? Maybe let's do maneuvers or something like on Sunday or something.
Yeah,
like
sure.
this wind,
you
don't usually get. And I feel like I'm getting some good learning out of this. Oh my God! Look at this cute thing.
Yeah, Bay Flight 6. I have not flown this airplane.
You have not?
Bay Flight 30, running 30, clear for takeoff.
30 clear for takeoff, Bay Flight 30.
I kind of stopped flying 152s.
Bay Flight 21, 2000, Healthy Hill, landing with information box.
Bay Flight 21, St. Coast Tower, enter right base, running 30, course cement plant.
But base 30 and response to map ramp 8521.
Santana 40,
and action. Engine, airspeed.
Correction, Oakland Tower will be 127.2. Stay with me for now.
All right, 4514 and 27.2 with you, Santana 40.
Oh, that's right rudder, huh?
Yeah, good job. Much better.
I guess I had also too much aileron as I actually rotated.
Off. Yeah. So just the way you backed it off.
Yeah.
That's how you backed it off.
Santana 40, turn right about 10 degrees.
Right turn 10 degrees, Santana 40.
Santana 40, outside Bravo and Charlie, contact Oakland Tower 127.2.
Over to tower, good day, Santana 40.
Safe altitude.
Bay flight 30, running 30, clear for the option.
20, clear for the option, Bay flight 30.
I'll try short approach.
Short approach? Sure.
I'll try it?
Yep.
Bay flight 30, can we make it a short approach?
Bay flight 30, approach us request.
Thanks. All right, let's do it. So the key learning I want you to see here is how quick, and I'm not worried about, you have to, let's say, go throttle idle and you have to add power back, that's fine.
Yeah.
But what I want you to see is the effect of the wind on a short approach.
Yeah.
And so you can turn the base, you don't have to turn it right immediately after the runway. So just give it a bit, maybe off, where those construction equipment is.
Okay.
And then see how quickly it kind of starts to drop on base. All right, power idle.
Ready? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like,
Go power idle.
I am idle.
And then do your thing. Turn base when it's appropriate. And I want you to see the effect of that left crosswind on your base.
Bay flight 30, what's the wind conditions like?
You take it.
Bay flight 30, it's a little choppy, but, we're used to it. We do this quite a bit.
Bay flight 30, roger, ready 30, clear for the option.
30, clear for the option, Bay flight 30.
We're going to make the runway. I'm going to go flaps full.
Yeah, don't push the nose down. Don't push the nose down. You can slip it. All right, so full right rudder, left aileron, power idle. Yeah, don't push the nose down.
I was trying to keep best glide and I was a little under that.
Hold that down. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, hold it, 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 and come out of it. And let's go around. Flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
And pitch up.
Bay flight 21, number 1, runway 30, clear to 1.
Number 130, clear to line, Bay flight 21.
Positive climb. Flaps 10. Grabbing.
Pitch up a little more.
And flap us up at VY.
Pitch up more. You saw how quickly it started coming down with the slip?
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, the key is when the runways come in and you feel you're high, the intuitive thing is to dive, but it builds up your airspeed.
Yeah.
And that screws things up. So you have to kind of hold your pitch for your airspeed. And it's going to look like you're not going to make the runway, but you can.
Safe altitude. It was impressive how quickly we came down from that.
Right.
I didn't.
You're going to be number 2 flying a Cessna at your 12 o'clock, 1.5, 2 miles, turning a 1.5 mile right base at 600 feet, running 30, clear for the option.
20, clear for the option, looking for traffic, wait, like that.
So where did you say the traffic was?
1 o'clock. I'm looking.
So scan your eyes. Don't fixate on one direction. He's there.
I think I saw it. There it is, in sight.
And Carlos Tower, Pilata 650 Mike Charlie, approaching 30 will be ready for the right downwind Coyote Hills departure.
Pilata 650 Mike Charlie, Carlos Tower, takes up to hold short, running 30.
Up to and hold short of 30, 0 Mike Charlie.
Mission golf car and ultimate 3006.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna Bay Flight 6 is at 30, run it, ready for departure.
Bay Flight calling from the run-up area, second.
What's your speed, buddy?
Bay Flight 6 is ready for departure.
Bay Flight 6, San Carlos Tower, takes up to hold short, running 30.
Hold short of 30, Bay Flight 6.
Bay Flight 21, left on Charlie and parking via Juliet.
Left on Charlie and parking via Juliet, Bay Flight 21.
Bay Flight 21, minimum time on the runway. Bay Flight 30, go around.
Going around to Bay Flight 30.
Jump for VY, right away. Don't wait. Your airspeed is already 86. There you go.
Plus 0 Mike Charlie, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear to go 30, 0 Mike Charlie.
Bay Flight 6, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Bay Flight 6.
Carlos Tower, Cessna Bay Flight 530, run up area, ready for departure in sequence.
Bay Flight 5, hold short, runway 30.
Hold short 30, Bay Flight 5.
Oh boy.
When I just started instructing here, there was one afternoon. I went out in a Cessna 150, and it was windy like this probably. I departed. When I came back, the winds were like 24, gusting 28 or something, some crazy shit like that. basically a land and no flaps.
605 West Mike, once you're past the cement plant, go ahead and contact NorCal.
Okay, NorCal past the cement plant, Mike Charlie.
Bay flight, who is that? 5 runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Bay flight 530, clear for takeoff.
Bay flight 30, traffic departure roll, runway 30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, Bay flight 30.
That's a 4230, Quebec, tower you on?
Affirmative, 30 Quebec.
30 Quebec, cross over the airport at above 1,200 for right downwind, runway 30.
Okay, cross this field, at or above 1,200, 30 Quebec.
Bay flight 6, Oakland Tower.
Oakland Tower, Bay flight 6.
So last time your airspeed crept up on you on final.
Yeah.
So just keep that under check. The wind is also giving you
on base, yeah, but we'll see now.
Yep.
That's a little.
There you go. Good. Look at that crab. You're pointed towards the office buildings.
Yeah.
November 30 Quebec, remain out above 1,500
nice,
over the airport.
There you go.
Out or above 1,500 until over airport, 30 Quebec.
Bay flight 5, traffic, 11 o'clock, about 2 miles, final 101 is a Skyhawk 1,500.
Bay flight 5, looking for traffic.
Picture, rudder bank. There you go, there you go, there you go, good. Easy?
Also, I realized I do something with my feet. Okay, I get it now.
30, 3 kilo.
30, 3 kilo, Bay flight 30.
Bay flight 5, traffic is at your 11 o'clock.
One last one.
What do you One last one, let's do it.
Bay flight 5, looking for traffic, frequency change clear, have a good day.
I think one of the difficulties towards the end of the landing phase, well after where I usually have problems, but during the braking, is that I have to do the braking and decide how much rudder I want to keep in at the same time.
Yeah.
So that kind of gets me because I have to move my foot to the top, and at the same time that sometimes shifts the whole thing.
Right. So what you do is get the airplane well under control with the nose on the ground before you start to do the brake, because you're not really running on a runway over there, right?
No, that's right.
So get the airplane firmly settled, and then scoot up and then brake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you okay if I do one touch and go? Show you one, and then you want to do one?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. I'll try and roll it on the wheel, so that you get to see it one more time, and then I want you to try and
do it during takeoff, or is that not the same?
Yeah, kind of, but
okay.
I just want to show you one,
Absolutely.
and then I want to see if you can do that. And I'll do it to a touch and go, so we won't waste the time.
I like the challenge.
Yeah. Because sometimes when you just sit and watch and see one, and then you do it.
That's a 30 Quebec, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 30,
Makes a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Bay flight 30, runway 30, clear for takeoff, traffic over the airport, turning base.
0, clear for takeoff, Bay flight 30.
Did you say traffic over the airport turning base?
Turning base, yeah.
What? How is that possible?
I don't know what that means. I'm looking at final.
The traffic is overhead the airport. He's not turning base, he's turning downwind.
I don't know how that affects me either. Lights, camera. Action. Engine and airspeed.
Wind 250 at 12.
Runway. Crabbing. Why? Jesus Christ.
So the wind's at 250 at 12. That's like what, 50 degrees left?
Yeah.
If the wind is 50 degrees right, it's like 350 at 12. It's not as bumpy, usually, because
it's all flat.
Because it's all flat. But here the wind is coming from down the hill through the buildings. That's why it gets so choppy.
I cannot imagine what it must be to fly around, safe altitude, to fly around Half Moon Bay today.
So the other side of the hill is actually not going to be that bad. Well, because the wind is coming from that side, coming up the hill.
So from the sea, everything is flat.
It'll be flat.
But on top, or like
on top
the ridge,
by slack,
yeah,
it's going to be pretty bad.
Mess. Wow, feel that. That was 100 feet.
Hey, you want ready to take a break?
I'm going to take it up to, our base.
Okay.
I'll take it to final, and then you take it over from final.
Okay, set it up. Sounds good. No problem.
855, runway 30, clear to land. I'm sorry, Bay Flight 30, runway 30, clear to land.
Runway 30, clear to land, Bay Flight 30.
Yay, we have the other controller.
Bay Flight 30, can you confirm for the option, please?
Bay Flight 30, runway 30, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 30, Bay Flight 30.
420, go back, taxi park immediately.
Taxi parking, we're going to be on the 30 Quebec.
Via Lima.
Lima, 30 Quebec.
All right. All right, your control.
My controls. Okay, I'm just going to do flaps 30, and the reason is I want to do a touch and go. So, alright, so here we go. Keep flying all the way down. Idle. There's the wind blowing me. Alright, flaps up. If you get to the midpoint of the runway, there's not much wind there.
That's true.
Alright, green alive.
In the air.
30. Out of runway. Alright, so you just basically fly through that, and then you saw there was no wind, right?
Yeah, there is a lot more aileron work that you did there than I expected there to be.
Yeah. That's how you keep it going.
TIS not available.
All right, ready?
Ready, my airplane.
Please go on the Bears, taxi Juliet.
I feel like I'm working out.
Yeah. Not just physically, mentally too, right?
Yeah. My left arm is starting to feel the work. Oh yeah. There you go.
Got vaccinated with left crosswind here.
Oh, there you go.
Flight 30, runway 20, clear for the option.
20, clear for the option, wait, flight 30. So your approach, like when you cross the runway, kind of lower on the number than I do. Was that deliberate? Is that the way that I should be doing it, or were you just trying to get more time on the runway?
Well, say that question again. What was that?
You approached the runway kind of low, like you arrived on the number, actually on the runway at the beginning of the runway, like way lower than I do. And am I doing it wrong? Like, should I be? Should my approaches be flatter?
Okay, let's talk on the ground.
Okay.
And I'm not picturing what you're asking me, so I'll let you fly and then we'll talk about it. That's a gust of wind. Alright, not bad, not bad.
I'll go all the way to the end.
Okay.
Flight 30, runway 20, 3 kilos.
And Flight 30 would like to terminate.
Flight 30, test the parking gate, Juliet.
Parking gate, Juliet, Flight 30.
And you're going to find something really interesting. When you stop on Kilo, look left at the windsock on the departure end. Oh, stop on Kilo. That's the run-up area, so we'll see it's down the runway.
Wait,
holy
what?
shit, now it changed completely. It was down the runway.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was like coming out of 30. Yeah, when they say, did they say parking to Kilo, parking with Kilo and Juliet?
Juliet actually begins
Juliet,
here,
right? Yeah, so that's the 1-2 run-up area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can turn here. See this little yellow thing?
Oh,
that's kind of where Juliet, I say Juliet begins there.
I was looking at that one.
Yeah, you can follow that too. That's not a big deal. Sorry, I did not understand your question as far as the approach you're talking about. When you said you get it closer, what did you mean by that?
No, I said lower.
Lower?
I felt that like you cross the runway, your approach is flatter.
Oh, so I was lower over the threshold is what you mean?
That is what I meant.
Yes, so that was intentional so I could do a touch and go.
It was okay.
Yeah, so that...
39 Whiskey ground.
I want maximum runway for a touch and go, right?
Okay.
So I'm aiming shorter.
I thought it may have been that, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this one, so pretty.
Whiskey runway 30 in the Bay, taxi via Lima.
cute little TBM.
Yep.
So the last one was kind of, I feel like, other than the fact that we came in a little high, it took a little longer to get down.
Yeah, you know why that happened, right?
I felt the wind, like,
you felt the gust of wind, right?
Pushed us up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. And I for a second I considered going around, but I thought that we were already still coming down. We still had enough runway. It was
exactly.
It was okay.
You had enough time too.
But other than that, I feel that it's starting to come together.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a little tired now.
I know. Turn, please. There you go. Make sure you turn onto that center line.
All right, shutdown checklist.